Oh, that was quick. Oh, computer, light on.
Which light would you like me to turn on? I can help with the first light or the bathroom light.
Basement. Okay, the computer, there it goes. Thinking I didn't want to turn the light on. Yeah, I really need to do something with all these extra parts that keep building up. What was that? It was thing. Yeah. There we go. Building up too much clutter around here. Got to do something with that. Ah! I'm gonna make a mess. I don't think all these things are from Thing. These, yeah. But I was not taking care of my area after each build like I normally do. So that's just what I have left. So they're all just going to be put on here as Thing. Oh, maybe I need some sugar. Oh, it's getting a little too crowded up here. Oh, hi. Hey, guys. Both of y'all jumped on at the same time, it looks like. It's kind of funny. Oh, for some reason, I put the box I was about to open down. Oh, yeah, Galaxy, I was going to add you as a mod if you'd like, since I finally figured out how to do it. Yeah, it's been a minute since you've been on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I finally figured out how to do it, so I'll get it done. Figured the two of y'all been on this since I started, so that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool of y'all. Okay, bag one is all the way at the bottom, it looks like. There we go. Oh yeah, man, y'all. I have to thank y'all. Y'all been on here since I started doing the lives. And it's pretty cool to have a couple people on here all the time. Hey man, I kind of wish I was busy, to tell you the truth. I'm busy killing time is about all I'm busy at. Uh so it looks like I start on the car and what's his name? Lurch. Wish I could have gotten these before Halloween was over. But that is what it is. Yeah, I was at the gym for maybe an hour. starting to get a little bit of results. I need to oh yeah, you were going out of the country. Um why do, it's not Israel, but that's what I want to say for some reason. But yeah, remember it's not that. I don't know why that word is coming to my head. Egypt. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was thinking that I'd love to say my people built those while I go over there. That would just be so cool. I mean, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, yeah. Oh, here's Lurch. Supposed to Lurch. What was it? My little one and I were watching. It was a Perot movie. Um, Murder on the Nile. That's it. Perot starts out at one of the pyramids when he meets up with his friend. Really good movie. Perot. I can't think of his first name right now. Of course, there are a couple bits of that I have to fast forward through when she was watching, but um, she really liked the movie, which surprised me. It's not like a lot, like there's a lot of action in a Perot movie. Um, this one's Lurch, the butler. I'm assuming because he's driving the car. Oh yeah, and here's his umbrella. Um, yeah, I think these are the ones that are the mini dolls. They're more, they're not blocky. Um, looking at something black is kind of hard. They're not the blocky ones like the minifigures. I think that's one reason little one wanted this Wednesday Addams stuff. She likes both, but she prefers these that are a little more look a little more real, I guess is the best way to say it. I need to change what I'm listening what what I have planned here. There we go. Like the friends, is it friends? Yes, the friends that have these mini dolls ones. She moved where her friend's stuff is. Yeah, it's back there now. Yep. Yeah, I love things apartment here. I think Thing and the Spider have made friends. I think they get along well. I'm kind of sad in the Wednesday Addams show. Yeah. Lurch hasn't said anything yet. Um, A secondary character, a normal person, actually said "you rang" when he was talking to Wednesday. Yeah, the spider looks happy. It is a good show. It's well made. Tim Burton directed the first season, and he's a good director. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, all I have is time to kill, so I watch too much TV and everything right now. Go to the gym for as long as until I get bored and come home. Listening to a lot of audio novels and way too many podcasts. Okay, there it is, right in front of me. I'm actually sad. I'm about to finish an audio novel, and the next book doesn't come out for another 6, 7 months. So it'd probably be longer till they do the audio novel. Yeah. Oh, they haven't shown Uncle Fester yet. They've talked about him. Yeah, till till I've been out of work, I didn't listen to many audio novels, but it just kind of keeps my mind going while I'm at the gym and stuff. Oh, they do show him. I didn't realize that. I have to look. Okay, so this must be the railing, the steps for getting into the car. Oh yeah, please do. Oh wow, 3 people. It's not just y'all two. Actually, little one and I were talking about Morticia and Gomez and how Morticia is. Oh my god, I haven't seen that yet. Um, how the Gomez. Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm at 80. I never thought I'd get 80 subs. Why does this thing keep stopping after one song? There we go. I think my little one is more. Oh, sad. She's watching my. Every time she comes over, she wants to know how many people watch me now, and she wants to watch one of my streams while we're sitting here playing with Legos. I think she finds it kind of neat that Daddy is on the internet. Maybe. All I really care is, she enjoys. She thinks it's funny. Oh, I'm glad she enjoys it. And she when I'm talking to y'all and I say something, she runs back over and goes down the chat to see what I'm talking about, and she asks me, is like, what's going on right then, Daddy? Like, baby girl, I think it was this. I do 4 of these a week. I don't remember every conversation. Okay, I don't know why my watch just made a noise. So yeah, the more y'all that talk, the happier she is. Yeah, she's 9 years old. She's here on the weekends. Oh man, yeah, she's almost. You're older than her, man. That's pretty cool. That how well you type. I'm impressed. So I still don't mind giving you a wrench. You're on here since the beginning. How does this go? Yeah, that's why I say my little one. Hey man, thanks for saying I'm your favorite. That's really cool. I'm real. That makes me really happy. Oh, that's what I missed. Okay, this looks pretty neat. I like the way the guts of this car is looking. So then going over to Egypt's going to be a hell of an experience, I'm sure. Okay, I don't understand this direction. Where does this go? Oh man, I got 2 likes. That's pretty quick for usually getting likes. Usually takes longer each time. Huh. So this is weird. Um, it only has one spot that the Legos actually connect to right there. That's interesting. Wonder if that's like the back of the car. Yeah, see, that's why I don't stream most Fridays, if at all, because that's my time with my little one in the weekend. And truth be told, that's really all that's important to me. Even though I would love to go back to work. Where does this? So what is? Oh, okay. This is the license plate. Okay. Yeah, this one actually has 2 sheets of stickers. I think y'all can, yeah, see them right in the corner there. The license plate is Alpha Delta Delta 4 Mike 5 Adams. For those of y'all that know the phonetic alphabet. Ah, Yeah, Adams, ADD. Then four, Mike five. So when I was in basic, whenever we were sitting around waiting for something, one of the drill sergeants would usually get us to read all of our name tapes and do it phonetically to help us learn the phonetic alphabet. All right, man, kid, have fun. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Hmm. See if this works. Actually, I think that yeah, and that takes up that quarter of the screen with something that looks good. That's a great idea. Thank you. I guess for a smaller box, I could put it um somewhere in this quadrant. Okay, so this is I like how this looks. That's kind of neat. Yeah, this must be the wheels. Yeah, like I've told every most of my officers and NCOs and stuff, I'm like, man, I'm one of those people. If you give me a good idea, I will. I'm not going to be offended. Not something I thought of. I'm doing it wrong. I will take the idea. Oh, okay, I see it now. I was looking right at this direction and I couldn't figure out what to do. Yeah, now that you said something, I'm like, yeah, I have seen other people do that, and it just did not register. Okay, here. Thing, you need to keep your pen so it doesn't get lost into another set. There we go. Where is bag number two? There we go. I know some people do the neat stuff with having a logo up on the of what they're building. That seems like too much work for me. Yeah, the car does look really neat. That's one reason I went ahead and got it. I was like, I love that it has um, a building, a home, and this car. And man, who would not want the Adams family car? I mean, it's a freaking Rolls Royce. Why my vacuum cleaner is going? and to have a butler like Lurch. So I remember the who was that? The original Lurch. I know and he went on and did a bunch of stuff after Adam's Family. He was actually a really good actor. And he did Thing also in the TV show. And if Lurch and Thing were in the same excuse me, the same scene, it was like a production assistant type person that would do Thing. But usually it was Lurch. Just a little I'm way too much of a film geek knowledge. Heck, when we were watching the show just a little last weekend, I'd stop it every once in a while and talk to her about how they made this scene. She's very nice about putting up with my random knowledge. Because I guess she's still young enough that she wants to listen to daddy. And those shows, they were all kind of seemed like they had the same plot, but we all sat and watched them. It's like Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie were kind of the same show. So what was it? Was it Bewitched? Yeah, Mork and Mindy. Was it, yeah, it was Bewitched, where the original actor got some really bad STD and they had to replace him. Is it, man, now I'm not sure. Yeah, it was Bewitched. It was Bewitched. These little seats. No, Mr. Ed, I think was just the name of the one with the horse. And Bewitched or I Dream of Jeannie was the guy was a astronaut and he crash landed or when the capsule came down onto a desert island, he found a little genie bottle. I can't think of the name of the actress. Why is there only one seat in the back? That's weird. See, there's only one seat back here. That's kind of weird. Unless that's like a far back and the driver is up here. Mr. Ed, I don't know how they made so many episodes of that show. It was just like a one joke and they made like four seasons. Oh yeah, yeah, the I Dream of Jeannie. Oh, she was gorgeous. Yeah, she was You could still find pictures of her out there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. There's my grandfather. Um, I watched a lot of that stuff with him on Nickelodeon. Yeah, Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon had its daytime kids shows, and then it had the um, reruns of that kind of stuff in the evening. Green Acres, it's a weird show. Some reason, yeah. I mean, even over here, there were not. If I can use English, that many TV channels, even on cable. When we finally got cable, I mean, we had the rabbit ears forever and ever at my grandfather's house. And then, man, I can't even think that we had cable probably till the mid 90s, I think was the first time we had cable in anywhere that I lived. Because Saturday morning cartoons on the broadcast TV was just the best thing in the world. Oh wow. Yeah, I know the BBC, they have a different way of doing broadcast than we do. And it's like BBC One through whatever. It's more government controlled if I remember right. It's more of a public service than anything, than it's corporate here. And we have the FCC that oversees, well, used to oversee everything. Oh man, what was that show? This is a British show about these four kids, I think, that were in college, but you never actually saw them go to college. Yeah, there was one episode that made me think about it because they weren't paying their TV tax. And one of the kids called himself a rebel, but anytime, like in this episode, the person came to try to make them pay their TV tax, he was like folding instantly. Man, I can't remember what that show was. It was so funny. The Man, there's no way I could remember it. That's been so long. It was the weirdest show. Kind of, it made me think of the IT crowd now, but of course, it wasn't about technology. That's it. The young ones. Yep. Such a weird, weird show. Does this just sit right here? Hmm. Looks like. Yeah, the punk hippie. Yeah, yeah. It's such a weird show. Whoever came up with that show had some serious issues. Yeah, we were getting like a friend of mine was getting like some bootleg copies of it on VHS from some friend you got it from some other friend and so on. And then for a little while, our public TV, GPTV, was broadcasting it because they had a whole British few hours on the weekend. They did like Monty Python and Faulty Towers, um, Keeping Up Appearances, and Are You Being Served? That was their big ones. Okay, I don't understand what these things are supposed to be. Man, that was such a weird show. Huh. I have to look for that. 2 4. I'm missing one of these things because it shows 4 of them and I have 3. There we go. I can count. I really can. I've gotten my education. I want to think they only had like one season or something. It, and it was just such an odd show. Of course, recently I thought my one of my favorite shows, Red Dwarf, was going to get a new season, and then something happened with the writers, it seems, and it won't. That's kind of sad. It's probably the last time that anyone will ever try to make another Red Dwarf season, since it's been so long since anything was made from that. Okay. Oh, I've been looking at this car backwards this whole time, even though I knew this was the license plate. I swear I'm smart. Sometimes those simple things right in front of you just kind of go by the wayside. That really sounds familiar. I think I've seen some of that. So, our public broadcasting for many years would just play the most random BBC stuff, and sometimes they do the full run, and sometimes they just do a couple episodes here and there. But for some reason, are you being served and keeping up appearances? They just played nonstop. But like Faulty Towers would come and go. What? Okay, yeah, that's right. What public broadcasting does that's not like news and education related, it's just so random. Of course, now we don't know if we're going to have any public broadcasting here soon, sadly. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, back in the early 90s, they would just like run nonstop Monty Python. Oh, wow, that's cool. I always wondered if it was filmed in a real hotel. I mean, it really looks like it from the scenes, but I'd never really looked into it. Of course, knowing Cleese, he wants to do things as properly as he can. It has one of my favorite lines ever. Um, oh, that would make sense. What was it? He was in the bar and he's talking to the major, one of the guys that lives there. He says, "Have you ever seen the movie How to Murder Your Wife? I see it as a documentary." And the kind of the funny thing about that is the movie, the guy technically, or the guy doesn't actually kill his wife. She left him, but then came back 'cause she was being horrible to him, and then she came back to make up because she knew she was being horrible to him. Oh, this is doesn't make much sense. Yeah, there are many episodes of it. My grandfather also loved that show, that and Keeping Up Appearances. I don't think my grandmother ever realized that she was basically Hyacinth. No, I don't understand this. This thing isn't flush. It's at an angle, and I can't figure out what I've done wrong. I must done something weird. My grandmother was basically Hyacinth. That's just Mamaw never understood it. I don't think why Pepper loved that show so much. Only fools and horses, huh? I'll have to look for that. I've never heard of that one. It sounds like a saying, but I can't remember it right now. No, this can't be right. Only fools and horses. That really sounds like a saying that I'm just is at the tip of my brain. Oh, well, Blackadder, yeah. Blackadder is just there's no beating Rowan Atkinson on just about anything. He did a episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, and no, it wasn't Rowan Atkinson. It was John Cleese, who I'm thinking of. Did an episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. The guy that did Space Ghost was a good actor, a good comedian and actor, but he just couldn't keep up with Rowan Atkinson. That last episode of Blackadder, oh my god, that just it hurts. Every time I've watched it, it's just painful. I do not understand what they're wanting me to do here. And when they finally go over the trench, oh, that's what I missed. I finally found it. I missed two little one pieces down here that would get it. Yeah, Blackadder goes fourth. I mean, they spend the whole series or the whole season trying not to go over the top. I mean, God, I couldn't imagine being in those trenches. I mean, I'm a soldier and I couldn't imagine doing that. And then they accept it. There we go. There's the movie that they finally did after all of it. When Blackadder becomes king and Baldric is is the prime minister. Oh my god, that was so great. And you're so happy that Blackadder finally got his win. And he is one of those people that even over here we know by voice. And you'll just watch anything that he's in. There was one where he was a cop, and I know I've seen it. Okay, little thing, come on, come on. I was about to make an appropriate joke about someone saying, "Come on, little thing." Oh my god, you gotta love it. Oh yeah. Okay, I knew I recognized them. Yeah, Lauren Flashheart. Maybe it was in back and forth when Blackadder finally got over like punched Flashheart or something. My roommates at the time and we actually like wrote down and figured out like how Blackadder's line kept going and went through. It was like, well, okay, so he had to have had a kid by this person, and oh, to be have that much free time again and have a fair amount of money. Oh yeah, him and Darling. Such good comedians. To have that much um stage presence and quit being that quick-witted is when they talked about how much of that was ad-libbed, especially by the time they get to like the third season and they're all really comfortable in their roles. Oh, that would make sense. I mean, it would. Oh my world, I would do anything to have this car for real. All right, Fester, come over here. Not Fester, Lurch. Okay, I don't know why Lurch has um platform heels. I understand why Wednesday does because that actress is really short. Okay, so that's neat. So I was wondering why there's only one seat up front here, and there's two little divots. It's so that you can put Fester's feet on them to keep him sitting there. Fester, Lurch. I don't know why I keep calling him Fester. That's it's such a easy build that looks really cool. I mean, um you can't say this does not look really cool. And I'm about to drop it. Yeah, they do think of everything. Too bad it doesn't have like a tiny steering wheel, but I don't see how they could have gotten it in there and kept the sleek looking. That is not good English. The sleek look, because that steering wheel would have really taken away from the visual right there. I kind of wish there was a way, and a sticker would have just looked bad, I think. So definitely the right choice. They probably had to make the car a bit bigger also, but I think this is like a perfect size for that figure. I don't have any of the other figures here right now, but I'm curious since our little skeleton friend is about the right side. Oh God, I love the hood ornament. And maybe werewolf. A werewolf wants to ride somewhere. I mean, we don't know what kind of business the werewolves have. He might have somewhere he really needs to go. So yeah, it even fits those type of figures fairly well. Can't really see that. Hey, I think they fit in there fairly well with the two different types of figures. And it is pretty easy to take this top off to get in there and get the figures in there. So this what was confusing me is the way these seats are fitting. Um, I kept thinking the front was the back. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so these little seats are meant to where their feet go. Those little things really make the difference with, like you were saying, they think of everything. There we go. Fester. Lurch is being nice and giving the werewolf and the skeleton a ride somewhere. I mean, Morticia and Gomez are nice people, so I'm sure they would let Lurch drive them to an appointment if they don't need him. think this is why my little girl's friends think I'm kind of weird because I do the whole imagination game with her. Ah, about to lose all these stickers look really cool. I mean, you got to say those are some good looking stickers. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm having fun. I can only stress so much. Yeah, one of her friends. So every birthday or Christmas, my little girl gets a Build a Bear um, Eevee sister, the Evolutions, and her last birthday was at her mom's house. So usually it's like waiting for her at my front door if she's here or something like that. And so this year we get up to her house and I get her to come out to the car and say, "Look, baby girl, there's a friend was waiting for you at my house," and it's her new evolution. And Esther told that to I shouldn't say her name, but told that to one of her friends, and the friend comes up to me and goes, "That's not real. That didn't happen." Like, yes, it did. And the girl looks at me, and then she goes, "Okay, yes, it happened." I'm like, exactly. It's all about having fun with your kids while they still believe in magic. So I'll put some little stuff in here. And now her friend is, playing those games along with me and her. Even like her mom said, we got to enjoy this stuff while they're that age. Yeah, she joined in. So here we go. We got a really cool car. And um, see, this is the one for tomorrow. It's looks like it's one room of the cottage. I'm guessing that's Wednesday's section. And then this must be Morticia's section. I think that's the Siren Girl. Yeah, Bianca. So I guess somewhere in the show, Bianca joins them at Morticia's cottage. Yes, it will. That's really cool. I do like this being multiple books rather than just one big book. So you break it down because they have it, 5, 6, 3, 4. It's really neat. I think that's a little better way to do the book than just one huge book. So those huge books get a little cumbersome. No, that roundabout time. It worked out well. But thanks for this idea. That's a great piece of advice. So tomorrow we'll do looks like Wednesday has a phone in there. Yeah. We'll do Wednesday's bit of the cottage. Okay, has to be the spider is gonna have to go in this somewhere, like you said, the 3 in 1. Yes. The spider is gonna have to hang down here somewhere. All right. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming.